Somebody you've had some interaction with on social. What do you make of maybe the lack of discipline or arrest?
Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. Is that what you want to put it down to?
Yeah.
It's more than lack of discipline. Yeah. It's vile. Do you know what I mean? I don't condone that at all in the slightest. So it's not got nothing to do with lack of discipline. It's got everything to do with moral compass. And for me, that's just, yeah.
Man, I just want to say to let the people know that this judge is crazy, bro. This judge is, she locked me up because basically I bought a property. I did everything in my power to listen to my lawyers.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Gervonta Davis is putting in the work for the fight.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis is putting in serious work ahead of what could be the biggest fight of his career, and even the pros, including Floyd Mayweather, are taking notice. Mayweather recently admitted that Davis is looking different this time, focused, sharp, and not coming to play with Lamont Rematch Jr. Training footage making the rounds online shows Davis in top form.
Around the rematch is happening for sure. Just keep an eye out for August. There's a date floating around that might very well be that date. I can assure you guys that it's coming this summer for sure.
My man, you just made my day saying that, man. And I'm telling you, I beg to differ with regard to what took place. So let me just say you're the champ.
Tearing through pad work, blasting the heavy bag with power, showing slick head movement, and moving with crisp, clean footwork. If the rematch happens, Mayweather is confident he knows who will dominate. He's described Davis's private training sessions as scary and dangerous, even calling him a monster, because of how locked in and physically intimidating he's looked behind closed doors. Insiders are praising Davis for showing the consistency and discipline that, at times, had been missing in his earlier camps.
Certified trapper, make my money off the stove, make my money off the streets, make my money off the goods, make my money off the bags, make my money off the books. Locking with me, I'ma throw you what you said.
But despite the intense preparation, the rematch with Roach still has no confirmed date. The fight was first targeted for late June, then pushed to August 16th. Now, new possible dates, August 23rd and August 30th, are being considered by premier boxing champions and Al Heyman. Still, no official announcement has come through. The venue is expected to be Las Vegas, likely the T-Mobile Arena, but even that isn't locked in. Davis has yet to publicly confirm the bout or sign the contract.
Man, I just want to say to let the people know that this judge is crazy, bro. This judge is, she locked me up because basically I bought a property. I did everything in my power to listen to my lawyers.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
To the home detention people, I listened to everybody to the T. She's mad that I bought a property. That's why I'm sitting in jail. She said that.
Which adds more fuel to the uncertainty. Meanwhile, Lamont Rematch Jr. has grown increasingly vocal about the delays. On a recent live stream, he said flat out, Davis is the one stalling. According to Roach, everything could have already been finalized if Davis had committed. He went as far as saying that Tank isn't scared of fighting, but of the pressure that comes with this fight. Roach claims the terms have been clear on his end. It's Davis and his team, he says, who are pushing the timeline without any explanation. That's frustrating not only Roach, but also fans and media, especially as the silence from Davis's camp continues. Adding to the drama is Davis's recent legal trouble.
But yeah, I think little bro just little bro really don't want to get in there. Like, no funny. I'm not even playing, bro. Like, no funny. I really think he don't want to get in there. That shit really throwing me off. Who fucking knows, bro? Who fucking knows? A nigga just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Until further notice, still got hope.
On July 11th, he was arrested in Miami Beach for a battery incident involving his ex-girlfriend. Reports say it happened on Father's Day, with Davis allegedly striking her in the head and face. He was taken into custody during a traffic stop and later released, while the legal case is still developing. It's already sparked concern over whether this could impact the fight, especially when it comes to licensing or travel in a sport.
Tank Davis, he got arrested. I mean, any thoughts on that one?
You did, huh? Again?
Yeah, again.
Yeah, hey, look, I actually like Tank Davis. He's a good, he's a good kid. He's a good fighter, a great fighter, actually. He's one of my favorites. Just get your... That's it, basically. Just say
That's already dealt with canceled fights and legal controversies. The lack of clarity around Davis's status is raising eyebrows. So far, no suspensions or fight restrictions have been announced. But fans are watching the situation closely. The media is also beginning to criticize the lack of transparency. If this fight were locked in, many expected a full promotional rollout. By now, press events, tickets, marketing, instead, fans are left guessing. Davis's last public appearance was short, with no clear statement about Roach or a fight date. As each week passes, the window for proper promotion and ticket sales gets tighter, and many are starting to doubt whether August is even realistic. Still, one thing is crystal clear. Davis is treating this like a make-or-break moment. Whether it's pride, redemption, or legacy, he's locked in. Every training clip shows a man on a mission, preparing not just to win, but to overwhelm, dominate, finish. But not everyone in the boxing world is convinced.
Is that the boxing public is upset because they believe Pacquiao's gonna beat Barrios, which is gonna lead to a Tank Pacquiao fight?
Yes, look around, look in the Discord. That's what everybody Pac and Tank that's being set up. Tank and Pac.
Okay, so they saying Barrios is the setup for Tank and Pac. I didn't see that, but your argument makes sense. If he beats Barrios, there's nothing wrong with him fighting Tank. But the issue is he don't deserve the...
Tank will get it done. Former world champion and respected analyst Tim Bradley recently went on record saying he's picking Roach to win the rematch. On his YouTube channel, Bradley mocked those still backing Davis, dismissing the idea that he's a sure favorite. He pointed to Davis's last performance and declared that Roach is the real threat this time. Tank can't even catch a Roach, Bradley joked. Y'all talking like shocker. Can't beat Tank. Man, Tank can't even beat Roach. Roach ain't playing. He's coming for Tank, and it's going to be worse this time. I promise you. Bradley made it sound inevitable. Roach wouldn't just compete, he'd dominate. He also warned fans to stop treating Davis like he's untouchable, especially after their controversial draw in March, a result that left fans and analysts divided, led to calls for a rematch. And Bradley isn't alone.
That fight because he's little, like he's your size.
I like that. I like that. I mean, I like that, but let's finish first this one because this one is a taller champion like that. So I have a lot of things to do in training.
Good fighter. Good fighter. Yeah. If he come up to 147, then we can fight. 145 maybe. Oh, that's not a problem for me. I'm experienced fighter.
Others in the boxing community are also beginning to question whether the mystique around Gervonta Davis still holds up, with legal issues, delays, and silence from his camp. Doubts are creeping in, and the narrative is starting to shift. While Gervonta Tank Davis continues training at full intensity, Tim Bradley's recent comments have hit a nerve. It's because the pressure on Davis isn't just coming from Lamont Roach Jr., it's coming from all directions. One major name just stepped into the spotlight, Manny Pacquiao, now 46 years old. The boxing legend has re-entered the conversation in a way that's changing the landscape. After agreeing to fight Mario Barrios, Pacquiao made it clear, if he wins, he wants Davis next. Let's finish Barrios first, Pacquiao told the ring. Then we talk about Davis, while he downplayed it as nothing personal. Pacquiao.
Coming up with
I
Tank
hope he don't fight Lamont, actually. Like, I hope he don't get in the ring with him again. Because at the end of the day, if he lose, it's just going to look bad on the fight with me. So gonna look like somebody else already did it. I want
You want Tank to knock you out, yo.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I heard him say before. I heard him say, like, yo, I want to fight Tank, and that's nice, but why do you want Tank to knock you out so bad? Like,
Look. That sound good. That sound real good. But
has always had a purpose-driven mindset in his career. So calling out Davis now, that means something. Suggests he sees a clear path. Sean Gibbons, Pacquiao's promoter, has called the potential matchup more than just another pay-per-view event. If Pacquiao beats Barrios and Davis beats Roach, Gibbons said, I think that's the fight. That's the dream. He emphasized Davis's huge influence in the American boxing market, but also pointed out something many have overlooked. Pacquiao, for once, would be the bigger, taller fighter. Gervonta pushes buttons, Gibbons said. But Manny is still physically imposing. The size gap is real. The idea of Davis versus Pacquiao isn't new. These talks happened before, but fell apart due to timing and disagreements.
Are you currently in training camp right now?
I actually leave out for camp next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
How you feeling going into the rematch, champ?
Like a champ, like I'm supposed to. I've been in the gym, I've been ready. Time to ramp it up, kick it in gear, and get right to work.
I'm gonna ask you a quick question about the fight. The first fight with Tank. What did you see in that fight that can help you propel into the next fight?
Now, the fight is back on the table, and it's no longer just about Tank's star power. According to Gibbons, it's Roach's performance that changed everything. Before the Roach fight, Davis was a beast. Now, people see he can be touched. That changes everything. If Pacquiao looks sharp, and if Davis struggles or looks vulnerable again, it's pressure to make this fight becomes real. Meanwhile, another major name is circling Davis, Shocker Stevenson. Speaking on the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani, Stevenson was direct. Me versus Davis is the biggest fight in boxing, he said. It's not about rivalry or hype. It's about truth. He knows I'm the truth. We gotta be men and make it happen. Stevenson called out the delays, the social media games, and the distractions. He urged Davis to stop with the ego and get serious about sitting down and making the fight real. He even left the door open for a potential matchup with Roach. I'm cool with Lamont, Stevenson said, but we make sense in the ring. We're both skillful. It'd be a tremendous fight. That says a lot about how far Roach has come. He's not just seen as a spoiler anymore. He's becoming a legitimate name in the 135-pound division. The fact that Stevenson is open to fighting either man shows just how complicated the landscape has become. For Davis, the stakes are now higher than ever. If he wins convincingly, he's back at the center of boxing with options like Pacquiao, Stevenson, and even Jake Paul on the horizon.
Tank Davis, his fight is been pushed out against Lamont Roach. Is possibly canceled due to what's going on with Gervonta Davis outside the ring and all that stuff. My take is that the fight has been rescheduled from when? I mean, from my understanding, Gervonta didn't even sign the contract for it. So
I want to say they were supposed to fight sometime in June, July, something like that. Then it got pushed all the way to August. And now it looks like it's probably not going to happen this year. You know, with Gervonta, being, in and out of jail due to alleged domestic abuse against his girlfriend. It sucks, man. It sucks because, when you get...
But if he loses, or if the rematch doesn't happen at all, he risks becoming just a stepping stone in someone else's rise. That's what makes this rematch so critical. It's not just about silencing critics or beating Roach. It's about protecting his future, one filled with legacy-defining, million-dollar fights. And there's one more twist: Stevenson's connection to Floyd Mayweather. To his recent win over Cepeda, Mayweather FaceTimed Stevenson. On Helwani's show, Stevenson shared that Floyd was impressed, but also ready to help him level up. He told me, "You did good, real good, but there's a few little things we're going to tighten up." Stevenson said Floyd wants.
Ain't no winner of Devin Haney and Brian Norman. There you go. I'm not gonna say it again. Y'all can clip it, y'all can do whatever. That's what I'm doing. Ready here first.
W Roach. Grave diggers.
For somebody at this moment, man, I'm like, hey man, I want Tank Davis to win the next fight with Roach, and I want him to do good. But then you hear the breaking news, and he's covering his face, and I'm just like, bro, what are we doing here, man? And on his last fight, you know, Roach, it was a close one, and I'm telling you,
to train with him personally to fine-tune his game. So now, Davis is not only feeling the heat from potential opponents, but maybe even from Mayweather's growing interest in someone else. Still, if the Roach rematch gets locked in and Davis enters the ring in the shape he's in now, the boxing world expects fireworks. Most believe he'll come in sharp, cut through Roach's defense, can end it clean. But if he doesn't, or if the rematch never happens at all, the questions about his legacy, focus, and future only get louder. So what do you think? Well, Davis bounced back and proved the critics wrong. Or is he slipping under the pressure? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe for all the latest updates in boxing. Till next time, stay locked in.